This is the CardPointe Mobile reader, and I'm going to show you how to run a live transaction using a mobile device. So you'll get a look at the hardware, how to charge the unit, and I'll show you how to use the mobile reader without removing your phone from the case. So let's log into the app and get started. So as I mentioned, I'm going to demonstrate a live transaction so you can see how easy it is to run a swiped transaction with the CardPointe Mobile credit card processing app. If you haven't installed the CardPointe Mobile app yet, this is what the icon looks like, and I'll post a link to that setup video in the description. First off, it's important to remember that this device needs to be charged. Some of the old devices on the market did not require a charge, but with the introduction of EMV chip cards, most of the mobile devices on the market today are moving towards requiring a charge. It's very simple to do, and the unit comes with a charger. Just plug it in here and connect it to any wall charger or the USB port on your computer, exactly the same way that you would charge your cell phone. Right out of the box, the red light will appear to let you know that it's plugged in, and once it's charged, it will turn to green. A full charge should last you the entire day, and it takes about 30 to 45 minutes to reach a full charge. So in the future, if you ever find that the mobile card reader is not working, one of the things to check is whether the battery has a charge on it. Once it's charged, you're ready to connect the device. Now, if you have a cell phone case like many people do, you may find that the card reader won't properly fit because the case prevents the reader from being able to be plugged in all the way. Since it's important to get a solid connection and plug it in all the way until it clicks, you have two options. Number one is to remove the case during the times that you'll use the card reader, but since that's somewhat inconvenient, number two is to get a headphone jack extension that will allow you to plug the reader in even when the case is on. Depending on where your headphone jack is located on your phone, you'll plug in the reader with the CardPointe logo facing up or the same direction as the top of your phone. There's a link in the description for this particular headphone extension. As you're plugging the device in, make sure that the volume and the microphone on the phone itself is turned up all the way. The reader gets its signal from the sound jack, so if the volume is down on your phone or device, the reader won't work well and may not actually work at all. So make sure the volume is turned all the way up. Once you have the app installed, open it up and the dashboard will appear. Just tap the menu icon in the upper left-hand corner of the screen and select the virtual terminal and proceed with processing the transaction by following the simple prompts. Type a dollar amount in and click Proceed to Payment. At this point, the screen will prompt you to either search for a customer profile by clicking the search icon, or you can swipe the card reader. Again, make sure that the CardPointe logo is facing up as you hold it in your hand, and the magnetic stripe on the card will face up as you swipe it either left to right or right to left. The direction of the swipe doesn't matter. Upon a successful swipe, the CardPointe mobile app will prompt you to process the transaction, and you can simply confirm by clicking OK. Hand the device to your customer for signature and then simply choose Proceed. After email confirmation, the screen will reload to the default virtual terminal option so you can run another transaction. Then, of course, you can view this transaction on both the dashboard tab and the reporting tab of the CardPointe mobile app. If you want specific details of a transaction, go to the reporting tab and click into the transaction itself. So here's a recap and a couple of reminders. Number one, make sure that the device is fully charged before use. Number two, turn the volume and microphone of your mobile phone up when the card reader is in use. Number three, check the link in the description for the headphone jack extension. And number four, and finally, remember that you can use the mobile app without the card reader if you run out of batteries or if you forget the device altogether. For more CardPointe tutorials, merchant account trainings, and payment software integration tutorials, be sure to click on that subscribe button so you receive notifications when future videos are posted. Share this video with your friends and comment below if you have any questions about the functionality of anything covered in this video or anything related to CardPointe. I'm Brian Manning, and I'll see you next time.